Alright guys, a few days ago I did a video of my friend's new perfume brand, Angelo's Creations Olfactives. If you haven't caught that video, please go catch it. There's a worldwide giveaway of a bottle of choice in that video. But fast forward to today, I've got another friend, well, a friend of a friend who I've hung out with in Italy. And he's partnered with LaFleur by Livvy, and they've created a fragrance called A Walk in Giverny, this one right here, an all-natural perfume. So today I'm going to tell you all about this particular fragrance, A Walk in Giverny. And we do have a 5 ml traveler to give away as a worldwide giveaway. So if you're curious to learn about this one, then please stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. Now, I don't know if you guys know about all natural perfumery and what it means, versus like what's traditionally sold at the department stores and things like that. But LaFleur by Livvy does all natural perfumery. So this particular fragrance, A Walk in Giverny, is 97% natural. Of course, they also use some synthetic musks because it's inhumane to, to kill the deers to get the musks from. So they are using synthetic musks in this one, synthetic musks. And of course, the remainder of the notes are all natural according to their website. It's 97% natural. But I met the woman behind this brand, Olivia Larson, at a perfume show here several years ago. There was a event called Chocolate and Perfume, and she had a booth there, and I met her, and of course I shot a video of the brand, and it's on the channel if you can go catch that video. But today, as I said, we do have this review of A Walk in Giverny, created by Andrej, Babicky, and Olivia Larson. So I'll let you know all about this particular fragrance, but before I do, if this is your first time tuning into the channel and you still haven't subscribed to the channel, please click the subscribe button below and also click the bell so that you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. So how many of you are familiar with LaFleur by Livvy? And how many of you are familiar with Giverny? Have you visited? I've been to France probably around 17, 18 times since 2006. I travel there quite frequently, but I still have not visited the gardens of Giverny. It's about an hour and a half, an hour and 15 outside of Paris, but I've gone in seasons to France that typically is not like worth visiting Giverny because it's I think it's appropriate more when it's warmer outside, and usually I visit there when it's cold outside. So one day I will go there, but this particular fragrance is inspired by that garden. It's called A Walk in Giverny, and again, this is an all-natural perfume, eau de parfum concentration, and of course, as I said, we do have a 5 ml travel spray available for worldwide giveaway. They call this a Chypre fragrance, and of course, the perfumers are Andrej, Babicky, and Olivia Larson, and it sells as a 50 ml bottle for $150. And for notes in Walk in Giverny, we have at the top Bergamot and Rhododendron. For the heart notes, we have Jasmine, Tuberose, Geranium, Carnation, black currant bud, and hay. Finally, in the base notes, we have Patchouli, Labdanum, Fir Balsam, Styrax, Violet, Orris, Opopanax, Vanilla, Benzoin, and synthetic musks. So as they say on their website, it's 97% natural. And for me, natural perfumery is very, very popular here in Northern California. We have a lot of natural perfumers that use nothing but natural notes. Of course, with musks, it's kind of, as I said, inhumane to use the real stuff, so adding the synthetic musks makes total sense in here. So this is using all natural notes here except for the musks. But this fragrance starts off at the top with that blast of bergamot and rhododendron, so it's kind of a spicy citrus start. There's no real spices here except for the fact that rhododendrons kind of have a clove spiciness. So it's a flower, obviously. Not very popular. I don't see them pop up in fragrances that frequently, if at all, but there is a spicy start at the top. For the heart here, it does get floral. So we don't have the jasmine, lots of jasmine in this one, and tuberose does come in, but also geranium, and geranium is a flower, but it's an aromatic herb-like flower, and there's the carnation in here as well. But what really is running this particular part of the fragrance is the hay. Lots of hay in this fragrance, but at the same time I'm experiencing the hay and the jasmine, I'm smelling lavender. I'm talking to myself and saying to myself, where is the lavender? Even when I first received this fragrance, I was wearing it and I was thinking, this is a lot of lavender. I was looking for lavender, and when I looked up the notes, there's no lavender listed. So where is it coming from? But I guess geranium as a note can kind of trick our noses, and the fact that it's combined with so many different notes, it can act like lavender here. Geranium is typically found in aromatic fragrances, really close to lavender for like fougères and things like that. So I think my nose is playing tricks on me and I'm thinking there's lavender. But mostly it's about the jasmine, geranium, and hay here in the heart. And it's very green. I do want to also say is that a walk-in Giverny is more like a spring walk-in Giverny because the jasmine and the tuberose smell very young to me. They smell not very fully bloomed when it becomes really, really sweet. Because I get a very green quality with this fragrance, lots of greenness. It's like overdose of greenness, so it's a green experience. So that's why I feel like it's a spring walk-in Giverny when everything is just starting to bloom kind of a thing. But the fragrance settles to a kind of a resinous, woody, ambery base, but still you're experiencing the greenness and the floral touches and the hay that's in the heart. There's lots of benzoin and styrax here, so there's some sweetness because of these resins. Of course there's a little bit of a powdery touch, a little bit from the Orris that's also in the base notes. So overall I think it's a great experience to see somebody's in this case, two perfumers, Olivia Larson and Andrej Babicky, create their own interpretation of a walk-in Giverny. I think they've captured it, but I would, as I said, I would actually go to the extent and call this more of like a spring walk-in Giverny, because I'm not smelling fully bloomed flowers. It feels more like a cooler, a little more crisp, kind of a fresher take on a walk-in Giverny rather than like a full-on, you know, summer warmth and things like that. Even though we have those warm notes in the base, I feel like the heart is where this fragrance totally comes alive, and especially for the fact that it's a walk-in Giverny and I'm experiencing flowers and greens and things like that. That's pretty much what the fragrance is for me. This kind of like a fresh, spicy, green, floral, woody experience of a walk-in Giverny in springtime. Anyway, those are my thoughts for a walk-in Giverny by LaFleur by Livvy, created by Andrej Babicky and Olivia Larson. Olivia Larson is the brand owner, and Andrej Babicky is a friend I've met through a friend in Italy, so they have collaborated together to create this fragrance. So we do have a giveaway. It's a 5 milliliter Traveler worldwide giveaway of a walk-in Giverny. What I need you to do is to let me know what you liked about this review and why you want to win this fragrance. Tell me something about the fragrance, why it sounds great to you. And then let me know what you think about all-natural perfumery versus, you know, regular fragrances that you would buy at a department store. What do you think about it? What do you think about the idea? And also, please put your country, and if you're commenting from the USA, please put your state. Make sure you're subscribed as well. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching my review for a walk-in Giverny by LaFleur by Livvy. If you have any questions or comments, please do list below. Otherwise, please like this video. Please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.